Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I get rid of anxiety. Now, all of us deal with anxiety in some form or fashion, and some of us might deal with it more than others, but usually we all deal with anxiety, sometimes even on a daily basis, whether it's friends or family or stress from work or something that's like lingering over us. No matter what it is, anxiety is just kind of everywhere, and I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about things that I do to get rid of anxiety. So without further ado, let's just hop into it. So the first thing that I do, I will show you guys right here, right now. So here is my phone. So the first thing that I do is I just click this little button right here and I turn it off. There are so many stressful things on my phone, whether it be things that are like trending on Twitter, like world news, something is always negative on there, whether it be like friends or, you know, someone that's bothering me or someone that's blowing up my phone or whatever it may be, like a daunting conversation on Facebook or whatever. Whatever it is, the first thing to mental clarity is to turn off your phone. Honestly, turning off your phone will just bring you so much inner peace and kind of like bring you back down to earth, give you a little bit of mental clarity to figure out what it is that might be like bothering you, and also to just get rid of it. So another thing that I do whenever I am feeling super anxious is I love to take a nice long bubble bath. This is one of my favorite things to do, even whenever I'm not feeling anxious, but especially whenever I'm feeling anxious, because this is another thing that just helps with like inner peace, mental clarity, things like that. Really gives you some time to like sit, like, you know, chill out and think about what's going on in your life. I love to use the lavender Epsom salts. I love to light a lavender candle and use my calming lavender body wash, all things lavender. Lavender is super good for calming you down. It's actually aromatherapy. It just really like calms you, soothes you, and just chills you out for the most part. So speaking of aromatherapy, the next thing I do is I like to use my monk pen. So this is not like any vapor pen or anything. I mean, it is kind of a vapor pen, but it's a self diffuser. I think I've talked about before in my videos how I love using diffusers. I think it was my night routine, and I love using diffusers at night, which is also a really good tip. Like I said, lavender, other like essential oils really help to calm you down, kind of chill you out. But this guy, like I said, it's like a self diffuser. It pretty much just like absorbs in your like nasal passages and like gets in your bloodstream. This thing consists of essential oils and vegetable glycerin. There's literally nothing else in this thing, and this is not sponsored, by the way. I genuinely love this. I've actually heard about this from Kendall Ray here on YouTube. These are my jam. This is the Zen Monk Pen, and pretty much how you use it is you breathe it in, but you don't inhale it. So you just leave it in your mouth, kind of suck it in like a straw, and then let it out through your nose. So like I said, it can absorb in your nasal passages and all that stuff. So I'll show you guys how I use it right here. So chill. So this one has frankincense, orange, and lang lang in it, and these essential oils are really good for, like I said, just kind of calming you down. Like this one is so good for anxiety. Anytime I'm feeling super anxious, I just like give this thing a couple puffs and I just feel so much better. Definitely recommend these. I will leave a link down in my description if you guys want to try it. They're only $20 and they last for quite a while. You don't have to like charge them or anything like that. You can just hang on to them, use them when you need them. That's pretty much what I do. So the next thing that I do for anxiety is I go for a walk. This is really good. Like I said, all these things really help with like mental clarity, kind of just giving you time to chill out, think about what's going on, because when you're anxious, like, you just need a second to analyze yourself and figure out, like, okay, what's the deal, like, what's going on. And this is why I say, like, take a bubble bath, turn off your phone, this and that, because you need a minute. When you've got all these things like circling around you, you're not going to feel any better. So take a minute for yourself and go for a walk, see some nature. I love to get out, take Dash for a walk. It helps get her exercise, me exercise. Also, exercise really helps anxiety and depression. That's like another tip, kind of like a sub tip. Just being outside in the sunlight and just getting that vitamin D in, oh my gosh, it's awesome, and it does so well for your body and for your mind. So the last thing I do is I write in a prayer journal. Now, if you aren't spiritual, or if you don't like believe in God or whatever, you could also write in your journal, just in general, like write down your thoughts from the day, or write down like what you're grateful for. A gratitude list is always good because it honestly like brings you back down to earth. This video is like all talking about bringing you back down to earth, but seriously, when you are busy and you've got so many things going on, especially when you're like anxious, like taking time to bring yourself back down to earth is like super important. And a gratitude list is really good because you can sit there and think about what you're grateful for instead of the things that are like, you know, hovering over your shoulders, and just kind of think about like, wow, you know, like life isn't so bad. But honestly, for me, I like to write in my prayer journal, like just kind of lay everything all out for God, tell him what's going on. And honestly, like at the end of the day, like whenever I'm all done, I just feel so good. It just feels so good to like lay everything out, write everything down. And honestly, writing in general, another sub tip, writing is really good for anxiety. Sometimes I'll write in my blog, or sometimes I'll just like write in general, like especially if you're having issues like with a specific person, I like to write a specific, like a letter to that person, but don't send it to them. Like, you know, say if you're having a problem with your dad, you can write a letter to your dad explaining like what's going on, and don't send it to him, you know, like. And honestly, it really helps get those emotions out. So anyways, you guys, that is what I do to get rid of anxiety. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it was helpful to you. Anxiety can really suck. I mean, I have dealt with it, and I know a lot of people that have dealt with it, and it's never fun. I mean, it's just not. So anyways, I really hope it helps. If you guys have any tips for dealing with anxiety, like what you guys do, how do you guys get rid of it, leave them down in the comments below. Also, if you are a new subscriber, if you are new to the channel, leave a comment down below as well, so that way I can kind of chat with you, get to know you a little bit. I love all of my new subscribers. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Stay beautiful. Bye.